Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. If I'll say that this is not a dashboard but an income statement, I'm quite sure that you will be amazed. But this is true somehow. In this dynamic profit and loss, you can choose any of the historic data by selecting the financial year from the drop down list, and it will present the cost from month to month along with the beautiful bars. If you want to analyze any of the cost heads, you will be able to see historic behavior of the respective cost heads. Profitability is a very effective measure to quantify the net income generated. So here you can also observe the relativity of the profit of all years in a glance. First dashboard bar area is presenting the total income of the company for all years. Above all, the key measures are being presented to highlight the important data. So we are presenting here income area, cost area, and profit area at the top. Let's jump to the new sheet and remove the grid line first. Select the area and choose black background color. Go to the insert and choose a rounded rectangle shape and adjust to the size of the background. For income report and adjust the rounded corners. Copy and paste for three horizontal areas. Insert the dashboard headings above and choose the gradient color of green and blue mix. Now that's the easy work. Now let's go into the further. So just create gross profit columns first as the bar charts from the data set to create 3 years charts. So go to the insert data source and select the values from the January to December for each of the years respectively. Now format the charts with no dark to light yellow colors and adjust as per the size of the dashboard along the horizontal area, and choose no fill and no border option, like no outline. for this, hence presenting the background. Also reduce the gap between columns, so just to make it clear presentation and just look beautiful. Do you know that you have covered the one step and just behind two steps? So let's create the drop down list of the expenses from the developer tab and choose the combo box from the form control, and then format this to choose the list expenses, and then you can also choose the years and select the cells to give the control values for these buttons. Same method will be adopted both for the year list and the expense list, just for the drop down list, so you can choose any of this. To make chart dynamic, we need to use the if formula to select the relevant value to be derived from the drop down list. This area will be actually used the drop down list for the cost heads. So we are using the conditional formula. If a particular year is selected, then the resulting value will appear, and only for that year. Otherwise, if blank, then the condition is not true, so no value will be selected for that year. And there is another condition that if all of the year is are selected, so we have put the option for all, and if that is selected, then the value will appear for each of the year. To choose the cost head, we have used a sporting column for values in series, as first value is 1 and the seventh value is 7. This is because the drop down list assigns the number to the value we have selected from the column. Well, a combo box of index match and conditional formula is given here on your screen, will be used in the to calculate the relevant values. You can test the result from the selection list. So go to the insert and insert the stacked line chart with the marker. Select the chart and go to the design tab to select the data and choose the series name by referencing the cell of cost head name and series value from the value of the same cost head, and apply the same step for all 3 years data. So here we are actually trying to create the markers and marker for each of the years, and we are also going to use the bars, so up and down bars will be used. So click on the chart elements and choose the up down bars, and remove the other elements and choose the chart color as no fill and no outline to just remove the border. Fill the bar colors with the gradient colors of the purple and blue mix. the purple and blue mix and choose the color of label as white and color the line with your favorite color, whatever you want. Now name the selection list by text boxes and format the text boxes. Now we have covered our two areas, expense and the gross profit area of this dashboard. Finally, we are going to create the last area, that is revenue, where we first need to create the stacked line charts with markers and choose the sales data, adjust the size and remove the other elements like cost line chart. We have already covered the cost line chart below. Also format the color fill as no fill and outline as no outline. Click on lines and go to the format data series and then go to the fill option on left side and click on the marker option and choose markers of triangle and adjust the size to 9. Now the process is actually same because we are actually trying to find out the trends for each of the lines and for each of the data for each of the year for each of the cost heads, and same is being analyzed for the revenue side. Now apply the same process to the other two lines, but the markers definitely will be different. Whatever you choose, we have chosen the uh, dot and the cross. We have also formatted the color of the lines to match the theme of the dashboard, so you just need to present the data in different colors and also name the same and try to just present the what are you actually trying to present from particular line. So all the colors will be selected same for the presentation purpose. Finally, choose the data label of all the lines and format the color of the text of the data just same as we have colored the lines, and adjust the position of the data label as well. Add text box and type financial years in that text box and color them according to the color of the lines. Specify the lines to which they represent and adjust it to the right top area of the chart. That's it. Finally, add the four cards which we have already created above, and that is just to summarize the data we have already presented below. Just insert the rectangle shape from the insert option and fill the gradient colors of the purple and blue. To present the data on it, we need to insert the text box and type the financial year reference on it and adjust the size and choose the no fill option. Now insert three text boxes. Type the highest revenue month in first box and use the formula to fetch the high value from the data chart from a cell reference. Highest value will be calculated using the max function, like you have to calculate what is the maximum value, and then use the VLOOKUP function to find out the name of the relevant months. So we are going to present the data that the particular month of the particular year is the highest month and the highest value is this. Now select the elements and group them from the format option of the menu bar. Apply all the same steps to other cards as well because all the cards are same, and then you have to review the dashboard if any formatting is still needed or not before finalizing the dashboard. And you need to test the dashboard that is it working okay or not. That's it for this day. I hope you have learned it easily. So stay in touch for next videos by clicking this subscribe button and don't forget to share the video with your friends and colleagues. Bye bye.